Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's press conference. We're going to hear a couple of speeches first, and then we'll open up the floor for questions for anyone. And then if you would like to have an individual interview, we will have time for that afterwards as well. But first, I would like to welcome up Sasser Cup Award-winning Vice President and Athletic Director Dan Hauser.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beautiful campus of High Point University, the premier life skills university. This is truly an exciting day for our men's golf program. I would like to start by thanking President Cobain for all the outstanding support he provides to our athletic department and our student athletes. I also want to thank our men's golf team. Several of them are here today, who have shown outstanding maturity and patience through this process. I appreciate the support, and it's a testament to the character in the locker room for you guys to help us get through this process, and we're excited for today for you. High Point University is experiencing a championship transformation. As we close the 21-22 season, High Point University Athletics won the Big South Conference Sasser Cup All-Sports Trophy for the first time in school history. Over the past 2 years, HPU has won 19 conference championships and multiple NCAA national qualifiers. In academics, HPU has won the Big South Presidential Academic Honor Roll 6 times, and your student athletes finished this academic year with a 3.34 cumulative GPA. And High Point fans, we're just getting started. More success is on the way. In looking for the next men's golf head coach, we wanted to identify a leader that could elevate our HPU program to championship success. I'm happy to announce today we found a coach to achieve these goals in Todd Eckstein. Todd has experienced and created success as a coach at every university he's worked. Over the past 3 seasons as an assistant coach at Virginia Tech, he helped the Hokies improve 35 spots in the national rankings and recruited the highest ranked signee since 2016 at that school. He also achieved success before Virginia Tech at 3 years at Furman University. The Paladins improved 90 spots in the national rankings during his tenure there, with 2 players earning Southern Conference Player of the Year awards and 1 player earning Freshman of the Year honors. Todd was an outstanding collegiate golfer as well at Davidson University, earning Atlantic 10 All-Conference honors, Conference All-Tournament team, and he was twice named All-American Scholar. Todd Eckstein is a winning coach with an extensive track record in recruiting and player development. His experience both at private universities and in the ACC brings a championship plan to High Point University. We welcome his wife, Carly, who's here today. We also want to say welcome his newborn son, and not very long ago, Oliver, who's back in Blacksburg, Virginia, with Todd's parents, to the High Point University family. Please help me welcome the 5th men's golf head coach to High Point University, Todd Eckstein. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you all for being here and making time to be part of the announcement, the celebration of this. I have quite a few thank yous I want to go through real quick because you don't get to this point in your coaching career without a lot of people helping you. So to President Cobain, to Dan Hauser, and to Kim Grissett, thank you all for entrusting me with the leadership of this program. I've been an admirer of High Point University's growth from afar for a long time, and as Dan referenced a minute ago, that success, that prestige is reached into the athletic department over the last several years, and I'm honored to now be a part of that, leading the men's golf program. So thank you for entrusting me with that opportunity. To the members of the search committee, all the people who were part of my interview process, thank you for taking time to meet with me, to welcome me to High Point, and for giving me the sense and the trust that this is a great community to be a part of. So thank you for doing that. Thank you to the guys on the team who are here now, for taking time out of your days and out of your summer to be here as part of the announcement. I'm beyond excited to coach you guys, and I'll get to some of that in just a second. I've had the opportunity to work for 4 head coaches, Brian Sharp, Matt Davidson, Todd Satterfield, and Kirk Caden, all of whom I've learned a tremendous amount from, and I would not be as prepared for this opportunity as I am without you all entrusting me with a portion of your programs. And so thank you for doing that. And for Tim Straub, my college coach at Davidson, thank you for your patience with me as a 18 to 22-year-old who wasn't always the easiest person to be patient with. Thank you for coaching me well. And then finally to my family, for all of the encouragement in pursuing this career, specifically to my wife, Carly, who has shown an incredible amount of support and love throughout all this. I love you, and I'm very excited to start this next chapter of our lives together. So really quickly, through the interview process, I showed a vision for what I felt like this program could continue to build to be. This program achieved its highest national ranking in its Division I history last year. I want to build on that success by centering the program around the values of joy and excellence together. Joy because before there were scholarships, before there were trophies to win, that is why we all got into sports, was just the enjoyment of playing it. Excellence because regardless of what the result is, we grow and we learn as people when we pursue excellence, into togetherness because the most joyful and excellent moments in life are rarely realized alone. And so by centering the program around those values, I feel like this program has so much potential to win Big South championships, to be nationally competitive, and to serve the university's mission of preparing student athletes to live lives of significance beyond their time at High Point. So I'm excited for this opportunity and can't wait to hit the ground running. With that, any questions I can answer, I'd be happy to.
Yeah, what attracted you to High Point?
So I have known of High Point for a long time. I grew up in Durham, North Carolina, so just over an hour down the road. Came over here on a visit when I was in high school in 2010. So I remember as a high school kid, the kiosks that are sitting around campus where they'll hand out water and granola bars. The things that stick out with you as a high school kid are kind of remarkable. But I remember walking around this place and thinking what a wonderful place it would be to spend 4 years. And over the last 12 years since I took that tour, the university's only grown in prestige and the amenities that are on this campus. And then when you pair it with the athletic success that's come in the last decade or so, it made sense to be at High Point and be a part of the success that is coming in this athletic program. And having been at some smaller private universities like Davidson and Furman, I think I connect really well with the student athlete that's attracted to a place like High Point, wants to spend their college career playing golf here. So those are the reasons why I was most interested in the job.
It seems like a key to your coaching success so far has been able to develop players. What are some ways that you plan on doing that here at High Point?
So the first step in that is having a meaningful relationship with the players on your team and demonstrating to them that you care about them regardless of what their scores are, whatever their ability level is, that you're invested in their success both on and off the golf course during their time at High Point. So that foundation is what has allowed me to play a role in the development of so many players that I've coached before now. I think that once you have that relationship with somebody and they trust you with their development, it's easier to come up with the strategies for how they will improve on the golf course. And when you make a recommendation about how they should improve their game. It makes it easier to have a conversation around those things and then to be right there in it with them in the development process. So that's the first step, and one I'm looking forward to, starting right after the press conference and getting to meet some of these guys. Happy to answer anything else. Yep.
From the time when you were a player yourself
Mhm.
to now, you've seen the change in the game of golf and the leadership of the golfers that are coming out now out of schools and into the
Mhm.
playing championship series. Have you seen a change in those golfers and what they represent?
There are some things that I think that have changed. I think the game of golf, we understand a little bit more of the data in numbers into what makes for a good round. So I think guys are able to practice and develop their games more effectively maybe than they were when I was in school. The availability to have advanced stats that inform how you want to practice certainly helps with that. We now know how great the benefit is of adding speed to your golf swing and being able to hit the ball further. But the same qualities of work ethic for, you have to spend the time to be able to achieve all those things. You have to, devote yourself to becoming a better player, to have a level head and to be very mentally strong on the golf course. Like those things about players that are coming out on the PGA Tour haven't changed. And so while we're learning more about what successful players do when they're on the PGA Tour, a lot of the values and the consistencies in their personalities and their work ethic haven't changed over time.
So what is your biggest message to players as you get ready to become their new coach?
My biggest message is that I want to communicate to our guys who, some of whom are here and some of whom are hopefully watching back at home, during their summer, that I will ask, you guys to be devoted to this team, to put everything you can into your time at High Point, both on the golf course, in the classroom, and the numerous other opportunities that you have as a student here. But I'm going to be with you in that as much as I possibly can. Like if I'm asking you to be at practice for a little bit longer because we need to work on putting for the next tournament, like I'm going to be there with you to help you develop that. So every step of the way that you're here at High Point, like I am here with you, in that I want to be, in the middle of all your development and be the person that you can lean on during your experience here to help you through, any sort of rough time that you go through on or off the golf course. And beyond that, we're going to win some championships.
Any other questions? Okay. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you all.
Thank you.